Elara and Lyra walked closely side by side in the trail, keeping an alert but calm demeanor. Elara wanted to start a small conversation.
So how long have you been hunting these things?
Lyra glanced at Elara, a faint smile tugging at her lips.
Longer than I'd like to admit, she said.
Her voice light but carrying a weight of experience.
I've been hunting these creatures ever since they destroyed my home. I've learned a lot in the years since, but it's never been easy.
She glanced sideways at Elara, her eyes softening.
What about you? You seem different from the others I've met.
What brought you into this mess? Elara looked the other way, not really wanting to say what happened.
I was on a trip with my friends, but they all packed up and left me here. As soon as one got snatched up by whatever the hell these creatures are.
She gave Lyra a sad smile and shrugged.
It is what it is, I guess. Lyra's face softened with sympathy.
But before she could respond, the air shifted. The forest grew eerily still. A low growl rumbled from the shadows, followed by the unmistakable sound of heavy footsteps. Elara's heart raced.
Do you hear that?
Lyra nodded, her grip tightening on her crossbow.
They're here.
Elara's eyes lightened. Okay, so what do we do?
She was slightly gripping Lyra's jacket. Elara looked all around her, trying to spit something, and then she saw a shadow move a few yards in front of them. Lyra glanced at her expression calm but focused.
We fight if they come at us, or we run if we get a chance. Just stay close, and don't panic.
Elara's eyes flicked to the trees ahead, spotting a shadow moving swiftly through the underbrush. There, she whispered, her pulse quickening.
Something's out there.
Lyra pulled up her crossbow to where the shadow moved. As soon as the monster came to her sights, she shot an arrow dead between its eyes. As soon as the monster collapsed, she cautiously walked over to check it.
It's dead. She pulled the arrow from its bleeding skull.
Elara looked shaken. Lyra walked over and took her hand.
It's dead. It's okay. We should keep moving.
Elara nodded and they walked on. As they walked, the silence was suddenly broken by a swift, unnatural movement, a shadow lunging from the trees. Before Elara could react, the creature was upon her, its claws swiping toward her face. In an instant, Lyra dove forward, tackling Elara out of the way just as the creature's claws grazed her shoulder.